Time allowed for this first round of 73 seconds. The course has been measured at 455 metres and running at 375 metres per minute. It is 73 seconds time allowed. 25 we're due to see in the first round, and the best 10 and only 10 will return for the second round, and they'll pull forward any faults that they incur in that first round through to the jump-off round as well. So let's please clear the arena, and due to start with the first horse just about ready to enter for this competition. The Kimberlee Farms 1m35 two-round competition, $5,000 the fund. Very, very best of luck indeed. And again, 73 seconds is the time allowed for the first round. So as soon as that course is clear, we're delighted to welcome through our first, and riding for Capital Equine LLC. This is number 519. It's Adolfo de Oliveira, Franco Neto and Hania. Adolfo, just a technical problem that they're sorting within the booth, and then the tone will sound in just a moment. So please do just bear with us for one moment. .423, and all is good there for Adolfo. First clear. But remember, it's not just about clears, it's only the best 10 that will come back for the second round, so those times could be all important from that initial round as well. Clear round though, 68.423. Camille Maynard-Madrix has had plenty of ribbon placings over the course of the Lugano Diamond Split Rut Jumping Tour here in Aiken. This is Jack Straw. It's owned by M&M Sport Horses, and Camille Maynard-Madrix is the rider. Jack Straw. (69.838), and within that 73-second time allowed, 69.838 with a clear round for Camille Maynard-Madrix. Remember, they will come back, the best 10 only coming back in reverse order of merit a little later on. On to Harold Chopping then. Torridale Reigns' entry is Goderica II. This is number 593 for the Canadian international, Harold Chopping. Fourfold 69.209, and it is the fourfold score for Harold and Goderica II. So following on is Holly Shepherd and Kensington. Kensington and Holly have been in the winner's circle. They've had plenty of podium placings as well. Very best of luck. Holly Shepherd, Kensington. Jumping faults, there's time faults as well, a total of 13 for Holly and Kensington. 10 only will come back for round 2. They'll come back in reverse order of merit. Now, yesterday in the 1 metre 30 divisions, Michael Morrissey took first and second. He joins us now with the horse called Jametta W. It's owned by Gateway Sport Horses. It's Michael Morrissey, Jametta. Well, it is clear for Michael and Jametta W. At the moment, it's the slowest of the clears, 71.072. He will jump third last. We've seen 5 at the moment, all 5 coming back. Holly Shepherd will jump first, and Adolfo de Oliveira, Franco Neto will jump last. That can all change, of course, as we move through the competition. Only 10 return. Cosmo de Leribus is next. Eliza Lemon. Clear for jumping, but just a fraction too steady. It's 1 time fault for Eliza Lerman and Cosmo de Leribus. They will jump 4th last at this stage. Plenty more to see, though. 25 we're going to see in the first round, so we're still another 19 or so to see. Caitlin Williams is going to follow. This is Kirov, owned by Wolfstone Stables and Sales. Caitlin in the ribbons yesterday with this horse. 152, Kirov. Jumping faults time as well, 19 total for Caitlin Williams and Kirov. 3 are clear, 1 under time fault, a 4 faulter, a 13 and a 19 is how we stand at the moment. Now the next is for Equine Trading Company, and that means it's a Kirsten co-ride. It is 929, c'est bon. Thank you, Kirsten. Kirsten raises her hand, and with c'est bon, she chooses to retire. Carilladine S is a ride of Irish Championship rider Cameron Hanley, but it's owned by Westland Farms. Carilladine S, 6:33. The fastest of the clears belongs to Adolfo de Oliveira Franco Neto, clear in 68.423. 70.445, third fastest of the clears, and at the moment Cameron Hanley will be third last to go in round number 2. Four clears so far, but remember, it's not necessarily clears. It's only the best 10 that we'll see through to the second round. And if there are people going through with faults, they will bring those faults forward to round number 2, where the time in the second phase will then separate all the ties. This is Ashley March next. International placings, national placings here at the Lugano Diamonds Split Rock Jumping Tour with MTM Unicorns Love Me Tender, Ashley March. Good round, 69.374, second fastest of the clears. And at the moment, Ashley March will jump second last in round 2. Now, the hospitality marquee is open. The hospitality tent is open if you want to watch, avoiding any possible chance of rain. And that's where the exhibitor party is going to be taking place a little later as well. 5:30 start time for the exhibitor party. We'll move to Abigail McCardle then and INH Boogie Woogie. 69.992, it is clear. Fourth fastest of the clears, fourth last to go at this stage of competition in round number 2. We have our 10 scores on the board at the moment with 19 faults. Caitlin Williams would jump first in round 2, and Adolfo de Oliveira Franco Neto will jump last in round 2. We'll update that as we go through. Emma Irwin's also been placed nationally and internationally here at the Split Rock Jumping Tour Aiken edition. This is Everest. Emma Irwin. Clear over the fences, but one time fault from Emma, and that means it is 8th at best of the scores so far. Emma Irwin and Everest shall be third to go in round number 2. But again, that can all change as we move through the leaderboard. Second ride for Harold Chopping. Harold, who we saw a little earlier on with Guderica. This is Ilmi 54, 590, Harold Chopping. Four jumping faults, one time fault as well, and Ilmi 54 will be first to go in round 2, Harold also second to go in round 2 at the moment as well. Remember, they come back in reverse order of merit. The fastest of the clears belongs to Adolfo de Oliveira Franco Neto in 68.423, and the 10th best so far is Harold, you've just seen, with Ilmi 54, 5 faults in 73.688. This is Falco the 5th next, Taylor Land. Fourfold 68.166 at 9th best at the moment. Taylor Land will jump second in round number 2. Grant Sager's had great form in the international divisions, third in the opening speed competition. He was runner-up yesterday in the welcome as well. But now in this national 2-round competition, it's Stina van der Kapelle, FLP, Grant Sager. Clear for Stina van der Kapelle and Grant Sager in 71.119. Slowest of the clears, though, he'll jump 4th in that round number 2. Taylor Land to jump first, Emma Irwin second, Eliza Lemon third. They're the ones with faults. And then the slowest of the clears, Grant Sager, jumping 4th. KS Rubelite is Richie Maloney's ride, the US-based Irishman, 914. Two-time fault, 74.558. Means at the moment it's the 10th best. Richie Maloney would jump first in round 2 with the two-time fault score. Kieran Flynn follows. Bagheera de Jaldis is number 663. This owned by Apex Equestrian Centre. Kieran Flynn, Bagheera de Jaldis. .534. It is cleared, the slowest of the clears though, and at the moment it'll jump third in round 2. The one that drops from the leaderboard though is Richie Maloney and KS Rubelite. So sitting in 10th place, the first to go in round 2 at this stage is Emma Irwin with Everest, followed by Eliza Lerman. Kieran Flynn and Grant Sager also going through first, second, third and fourth. Holly Shepherd is next. Holly with a second ride. This is CHS Cruise, Holly Shepherd. Clear round and quickish as well, 69.380. Third fastest of the clear. She'll jump third last at the moment. Almost certain to see Holly through to round number 2. Next is Doug Payne, though, and this is Damocles. Well, the time was quick, 67.094. Had that been clear, it would have been going last in round two, but it wasn't. It was 4 faults, and it's not into round two, I'm afraid, for Doug Payne. Paulosi van het Exelhof is for Eliza Lerman. A couple of days ago in the opening day, she had 2 placings in the 1 meter 30 with her string. Eliza Lerman, Paulosi van het Exelhof. One time fault. It's the best of those on one, though. And at the moment, Eliza Lerman is 10th best overall. She'll bring 1 time fault back to round two and jump first in that second round. Still time to change, though, because there's 5 more still to see in the first round. Still the fastest of the clears belongs to Adolfo de Oliveira Franco Neto in 68.423. This is Oak Grove's Celebrity, the first of the 5, and Kelly Arvidsson has the ride on behalf of ARC Partners. .516 means clear over the fences, but does just pick up a time penalty, and Kelly Arvidsson will not progress through to round number 2. Still first to go in round 2 with 4 remaining is Eliza Lerman with Paulosi van het Exelhof, and last to jump will be Adolfo de Oliveira Franco Neto. Camille Maynard Madrix has had good form across divisions here at the Split Rod Jumping Tour Aiken edition. And she will be the next. 5:30 is the start time for the exhibitors party. We do look forward to seeing you there. Music from DJ Miracle. Food provided Park Avenue Oyster Bar, and the bar very kindly sponsored by our competition sponsor now as well, Kimberlee Farms. So it is Ansi Hormel's Truckin', number 918, and Camille Maynard Madrix. So choosing to retire Camille Maynard Madrix and Truckin', 4 more still to see. In fact, as we'll turn next to Michael Morrissey. Michael, at the moment, with a clear round, is 4th to go in round number 2. He'll be looking for a second ride through as well. Carino do her in, Michael Morrissey. 15 faults in total, 75.204 for Michael and Carino Duharin. Still Eliza Lerman with the one-time fault will jump first, and still Adolfo de Oliveira. Franco Neto will jump last. Another one for Harold Chopping, though, and this is Geronimo SCF. Final fence down, and 73.048 means a total of 5 for jumping one-time fault for Harold Chopping and Geronimo. Eliza Lerman clinging to the second round by the skin of her teeth with the Pelosi Van Het Exelhoff with the single time fault and 2 left to see. It's going to be Oakingham Titan next for Fabian Herrera. Four fault, 69.999, and 4 for Fabian Herrera and Oakingham Titan. All down to the last then. Will it be Eliza Lerman that goes through to round 2, or will it be Lucane Arenas? Riding Una Beretta, a Guatemalan rider, Lucane Arenas. 68.159. And yeah, the good news for Lucane is that she will be last in round number 2, super performance. And it means Eliza Lehrman does drop from the board. So Kieran Flynn will jump first, Grant Sager second, Michael Morrissey third, Cameron Hamley fourth, Abigail McCardle fifth, Camille Maynard Madrick sixth, Holly Shepherd seventh, eighth will be Ashley March, ninth Adolfo de Olivieri, Franco Neto, and the last to jump will be the last that we saw, Lucane Arenas and Una Barretta. 10 clears coming back, and for round 2, just those 10 coming back. They come back in reverse order of merit. And again, the fastest of the clears was Lucane Arenas. She'll jump last. The slowest of the clears was Kieran Flynn with Bagheera Dejaldis. Kieran will jump first.
Gracias. Gracias. Can you help me swap the flags, please? No, just the flag, just the flag. There we go. We can go. them face each other.
You want to take them?
No, it's fine. We can just leave them here, and we can. That's it. I'm so sorry to be like this, Ronnie, but can you help me test can you help me test them out? Oh, yeah. I'll call you. Do you have your phone? Okay, I'll just give you a thumbs up. What was that?
I refreshed your browser so they haven't lost whatever they have.
Okay, let's see. Sorry to bother you, Kelly. Can I just see the Canarina's time, please? It's 68.159, right? I didn't want to drop my... No, it is. Alright. Okay, you can... You're just running. Great. Amazing. No. What is the matter? You can go back. No, 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 no. No, don't move the other one. Don't move. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, but I got it. Yeah, I got it. Great. Just check in the other one then. It's okay. Thank you.
Well, the shortened course for round 2 set by Olaf Peterson. 3, 4, 5AB, 8C, then 9, 10, 11, and 2 additional fences, 14 and 15. 10 come back. One of those will bring back the all 10 are clear, of course, and 72.534 was the slowest of the clears. That'll be Kieran Flynn, who comes back as first to go. Coming back in reverse order of merit, and the fastest of the clears came from the very last to see. Una Beretta for Luke Arenas, who was clear in 68.159. On this occasion, they're starting over fence number 3, the vertical fence, the pale blue, with the oyster standards for Park Avenue Oysters, one of our great sponsors and supporters here at the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Jumping Tour. On that left-handed curve then, in front of the hospitality marquee to the Lugano Oxer at fence number 4, before you'll see them turn tight as they can to 5A and B, the double combination, with the floral standards. Then it's back on the right-handed curve to 8C, the final part of the triple combination, and then back in front of the in-out gate to the triple bar, 9 and 10 on that related distance line. They'll be pushing down that line to the ESI Oxer. And then the 11 is the Liverpool, the Dolman Liverpool at fence number 11. 2 fences still to go, 2 additional fences as they'll turn tight back to the narrow Oxer, the equestrian closet at number 14. Just where Kieran is now, and then a galloping line down to the final fence, back towards the in-out gate, the Lugano Diamonds vertical at 15 to conclude. The second round time allowed is 67 seconds. Very best of luck. We'll start with Kieran then. It is Bagheera Dujaldis for Kieran Flynn. It is home clear, 50.368. Produces the clear. I think that time can be beaten, but certainly producing the clear from Kieran Flynn and Bagheera. Grant Sager's been very quick against the clock in his competitions here at the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Jumping Tour. This is Istina van der Kapel for Grant Sager. Well, the time certainly is a little quicker, 49.336, but it's at the expense of the single rail. The Dalman Liverpool falling, and for the score for Grant Sager and Istina van der Kapel. So following on is going to be Michael Morrissey and Jametta W, one of the two horses with which he was first and second in the 1 metre 30 yesterday. Michael Morrissey, Jametta. Well, quick as we've seen, 46.219 in the second round. And again, it's 4 faults, though, into second place for Michael Morrissey and Jametta W. Kieran Flynn had the sole clear so far, with Bagheera de Jaldis clearing 50.368 to sit on top. Caroline S is for Cameron Hanley next to the challenge. And again, clear 50.368 is the time to beat. .49067, and again the time was good enough to move into the lead. 4 faults though for Cameron Hanley, and Caroline S puts them into third place. Still the clear from Kieran Flynn, the only clear so far in 50.368. Abigail McArdle's produced plenty of clear rounds here in Aiken, and she's proven that she can be very quick against the clock as well. Riding I&H Boogie Woogie, Abigail McArdle. Oh, brilliant time. It really is. 45.568. It's clear as well. Beat that, everyone. Abigail McArdle, Boogie Woogie takes the lead. Kieran Flynn's lead is short-lived. He's down to second, and it's Michael Morrissey now sitting in third place. What a time, though. Clear in 45.568. Still 5 more to see. All of them are clear, of course, and this is Jack Straw for Camille Maynard-Madrix. It is clear, and it's into third place for Camille with Jack Straw in 51.134. Abigail McArdle leads. Kieran Flynn second. Camille Maynard-Madrix has just jumped third. 4 more still to see. First of 4 left then. 4th fastest of the first round clears. CHS Cruise for Holly Shepherd. Oh, great try, 48.071, and Holly Shepherd pushes herself into second place with CHS Cruise, but Abigail McArdle breathes again. INH Boogie Woogie still out front in 45.568. It does mean we're down to the final 3, and it's MTM Unicorns Love Me Tender, the first of those 3 for Ashley March. Again, it's a great try, and it's certainly good enough for second for Ashley March and MTM Unicorns. Love Me Tender, clear round in 46.271, second place. Holly Shepherd third, Abigail McCardle still leading in 45.568. Down to the final two. Will it be Adolfo de Oliveira's Franco Neto's day? This is his challenge with Hania to beat 45.568. Well, surprising there, but not today for Adolfo, I'm afraid. Not in the second round with Hania. So just one more to see. Lucena Reynos is going to be the next and last to jump. Una Beretta. Top 8 for presentation, the top 3 for the podium presentation, and a little later on behalf of Kimberlee Farms, we'll be delighted to welcome Kim and Mike von Distillo for that presentation. Abigail McCardle leads, 45.568. The last to jump is Lucena Reynos, Una Beretta. Well, studied up a little as well. 48.5428 falls for Lucena Reynos, and that's going to finish in 9th place. Congratulations do go then to Abigail McCardle, INH Boogie Woogie, taking the win in this $5,000 competition. And it is with INH Boogie Woogie, 45.568. Second place, runner-up position, that goes to Ashley March and MTM Unicorns Love Me Tender. Holly Shepherd and CHS Cruise, they'll finish in third. The first clear in round 2 came from Kieran Flynn, Bagheera Dujaldis, he's fourth. Camille Maynard Madrix also clear with Jack Straw for fifth. And then Michael Morrissey with Jametta W sixth. Seventh going to Cameron Hanley with Cariludine S. And Grant Sager with Istina van der Kapelle rounds out that top 8. Well, a huge thank you indeed to Kimberlee Farms. Kimberlee Farms, of course, also supporting this evening's exhibitor party. That's going to take place at 5:30, so quick change, and you can see the hospitality marquee opening for business for a 5:30 start for that hospitality party. Please do stay with us for the presentation for the Kimberlee Farms 2-round $5,000 competition. Well, we are thrilled and delighted to welcome the top eight for the presentation for the Kimberlee Farms 2-round competition here at the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Jumping Tour. And that being said, we are also pleased to welcome Kim and Mike von Distelo from Kimberlee Farms, who congratulate in 8th place Grant Sager and Istina van der Kapel. 7th goes to Cameron Hanley and Kariludin S, with Michael Morrissey 6th, riding Jametta. 5th place for Camille Maynard Madrix and Jack Straw. 4th, Kieran Flynn. Kieran finishing 4th with Bagheera Dujaldis. CHS Cruise, Holly Shepherd in 3rd place. Ashley March is runner-up with MTM Unicorns Love Me Tender. But on the winner's circle, it's going to be Abigail McCardle and I&H Boogie Woogie. Well, our top three to the podium. It is Abigail McCardle, Ashley March and Holly Shepherd, and those official photographs courtesy of Winslow Photography. And thank you so much once again to Kimberlee Farms for their support. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's please ask you, in honour of our winning rider, to stand and remove cover for the national anthem of the United States of America. Well, thank you all very much indeed. And again, thank you so much to Kimberlee Farms for their support, amazing support of the Lugano Diamond Split Rock Jumping Tour here in Aiken. Congratulations, Abigail McCardle, Boogie Woogie taking the win ahead of Ashley March. Another podium placing for Ashley. MTM Unicorns Love Me Tender second. And it's CHS Cruise, Holly Shepherd also in good form, finishing in 3rd place. 4th for Kieran Flynn, Camille Maynard Madrix 5th, Michael Morrissey 6th, with Cameron Hanley and Grant Sager rounding out 7th and 8th place. It looks like we're set and ready for that victory lap of honour. Let's please congratulate Abigail McCardle and I&H Boogie Woogie. We will send her on her own. Just one more time. Abigail McArdle, I&H, Boogie Woogie. Great performance from Abigail. Thank you all so much. Now remember, 5:30 start time for the exhibitor party. It is in the hospitality tent. Music from DJ Miracle. Food provided by Park Avenue Oyster Bar. And the bar very kindly sponsored by Kimberlee Farms. Great supporters with the sponsorship of that 2-round competition as well. Have a great evening at the exhibitors party.